Right, hi. First of all, I'd like to apologize for not posting a video on for so long. I just really haven't had the time. But I'm back now, and let's get straight into it. It's the third lesson called the Lambhi Chaal. Lambhi meaning long, Chaal is first lesson. So, the long first lesson. Right, that didn't sound too good. But anyway, the notes of this should be at the bottom of your screen and in the description box, so you can see either way. So let's transfer the notes onto the doors. So here it goes. You got Dhol, Na, Dha, Dha, Na, Dha, Dha, Na. Okay? Dha, na, dha, dha, na, dha, dha, na. If I play one cycle of that slowly, so you know how it sounds, well, how it should sound like when you first begin to play it, then it should look and sound like this. That's first. That's one cycle. Two cycles of it, however, should sound like this. Okay, yeah, my treble needs a bit of tuning, but I'll get around to it sometime later. So that's the Lambhi Chaal slow. What it should sound like, sped up or at its normal pace or rhythm, is like this. Sorry, went a bit crazy then at the end with the dilly. But that's how it should sound like. The good thing about Lambhi Chaal is it's very flexible. You can put it anywhere and it'll sound good. You probably realize if you listen to jams, meaning jams are like tunes or lessons of the doors, different ones of them, and put together into one big tune. That's called a jam. If you're near, I don't know, Dhol Evolution, Ambassadors of Dhol, Dhol Academy, Dhol Foundation, all that, the old Dhol groups. If you've heard of them and have seen them play, then you know what I mean. So the thing about it is very flexible, and you can basically, it's sometimes used to play, it's sometimes used to separate two tunes together. So it could go from a Chaal, this, and then to a new tune, or something new, this, and then the Chaal. You can do loads of things with it, or you can just use it to make the Chaal look a bit fancy. Very simple. The way you do that is you play the Chaal twice, and then the Lambhi Chaal. Chaal twice, Lambhi Chaal. I think you get the idea. That's the usual way of playing it. But you get different variations all the time. You can play Chaal 3 times and then this, or the Chaal once and about 5 times of the Lambhi Chaal. Different things. I would advise you to learn the Lambhi Chaal properly first, because I found it kind of difficult to learn myself. Because I realized that the beat is a little off. It's not as simple as the first and second lesson. The beat is it was kind of harder for me to get, because it was different. But it should be pretty straightforward once you've got it. Once you've got it, then that's it. No one can stop you. It's very simple then. But getting that the right rhythm will or can take some time. Once you've got that, then should be another set of notes at the bottom of the screen for you. Now that is when you play the Chaal twice and then the Lambhi Chaal. Okay? And I've also put it in the description box for you. So play the Chaal twice and Lambhi Chaal. I'm going to do a couple of circles of those. It should sound like this. Okay, see how that works? That's very simple. You know, it's the Chaal, which you should know how to play twice, and then this, which you should have grasped onto by now if you're doing this now. It's very, very easy. And the good thing about it, or the easy thing about it, is that you don't have to hold the bass anywhere. You just play it straightforward, so you don't have to worry about holding the bass. The only time that you hold the bass is when you're playing the Chaal with it. When you're playing the Chaal, obviously, like I've told you in lesson 1, you hold the bass after the first Dhol. Other than that, then you're sorted. What else? I think that's it. You can play the Lambhi Chaal on its own, which I've showed you. Or there's something else that you can do. I'll just show you one more variation, a random one, which I'll probably think of while I'm playing, which you know, might decide to try. It's this. You see that? It kind of fits in. That's why it's called the Lambhi Chaal, because it fits in with the Chaal anywhere you put it. It's as simple as that. Right, that was the third lesson called the Lambhi Chaal, and I hope you found it useful. I know I blabber on a bit too much, sorry. It's a childhood problem, I can't really solve it. But I hope you found it useful. So that was the third lesson.